Hey, it's John and Mike, Brew-Dudes.com, and as we were finishing up last week, we had a recipe that was sent in from a viewer, and as I was leaving, Mike said, hey, you know what we could be doing? We could actually have a whole series where subscribers, not just viewers, but subscribers could send in one of their favorite recipes, and we could brew it up and then drink it and talk about it. And I was like, dude, that's phenomenal, because, you know, who wants to pay all that shipping to wrap up your bottles in bubble wrap or whatever and ship it off and actually do all the work to get into a bottle and get my address and all that stuff? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, hey, everyone has recipes. You can give us as much information as you'd like. You can give us just like a simple percentage grain bill, or you can, you know, give us like to the exact size that you brew it and all of that. So what are we proposing here? We're proposing a
Trouble. That's what we're...
it's a lot of darn trouble. Every time we get behind or on the old YouTube, I think it's a little bit of trouble. A little trouble could be had. But what are we actually proposing here? It's a new series where we take your recipe and we brew it, and then we enjoy it here on camera and talk more about it. We'd love to get your notes as well and see if we can compare it and such. But I think we're onto something here. Rather than spend all that money shipping beer to us and all that, I think it's still,
Which has been fun.
Yeah, not saying that's bad. We will continue to have that.
I love drinking submission beers. Yeah.
The beer exchange, I don't know if we've hit 50 yet, but I'd love to get that milestone under our belt. But like I was about to say, like, emailing is still free, I think. And if you have the information... Send it over to us. Yeah, they're going to get you somehow. Send us your recipe and we will brew it. Now, Mike's like, well, what are the parameters of this? I just said parameters. We don't even know if anyone's even watching, friend.
We want to brew your recipes. You know, we look, there's a lot of great channels on YouTube. Everyone knows that I love watching YouTube. I love watching beer stuff on YouTube. I don't think anyone else is really doing this. So we want viewer submitted recipes. We'll figure out when we get them, depending on how many we get, who will brew what when, and we're going to make it work. It's going to be fun. Yeah. I think, you know, or maybe you have a recipe you're having trouble with, or maybe you're having a recipe that you just, how would you tweak it? Let's brew it ourselves and then we can compare notes, right? Mm. So that's the key piece of it too. Send your notes if you got tasting notes, if you got process notes. Make it work. I just send it along with it. I think it'll be just something fun to do.
Yes. You know. So you may not know this, but we are not made of money. So there will be some limitations on how many beers we actually brew. Yeah. Because the cost will be all of ours.
Yeah. An imperial porter with nothing but Tupelo honey. Right, like, yeah, just...
And jasmine.
Real gold leaf shavings.
So we will figure that out, but I think let's see what kind of response we get. Now, you're thinking to yourself, great, I'd like to send it. How am I sending it? Where am I sending it to? I think that if you can write this down or somehow keep it in your head, dudes@brew-dudes.com. That is our email address. That is our preferred way of corresponding and just setting things up. Certainly... You know, you could reach out to us through the messenger on Facebook and Instagram and all of that. But honestly, it's nice to have it all in one place. So dudes@brew-dudes.com. If you have a hard time remembering that, you can always go to our blog, look under the contact section. It's there for your viewing pleasure and, you know, writing it out in the field in your email, email of choice.
And if you have your recipes on some of the online databases, we can handle, you know, going through a link. At the same time too, though, but if you have it sitting in like Brewfather or some of those softwares, we don't have some of those softwares. So the best option is to email us a PDF or a text file with the recipe.
Yep. And we do have preferences for subscriber recipes. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel just yet, maybe that's step one in the whole process.
Subscribe and send in a recipe.
There you go. So what's the official name of this? This is just going to be our
Trouble.
Yes, colon.
Viewer
Brewing up.
submitted-
Viewer submitted recipes.
Yes.
All right, well, that's the name of the playlist. That's what it is. And I don't care.
Don't tell any of the channels we're doing this. It's our thing.
Yeah, let's keep it our secret. All right, well, hopefully that all made sense. This is, again, I think, an interesting idea. And I do like Mike's angle of, hey, maybe there's recipes out there and you're just looking to get some tweaking notes, or you just want to show off how awesome it is. I'll take either way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, thanks for watching. We appreciate your attention. If you do have a recipe, again, dudes at brew-dudes.com. Subscribe to our channel. Like this video if you like it. And come back next week because we'll have another one for you. For John and Mike, brew-dudes.com. Brew on.
Cheers.